Oh look, we certainly reflected on that performance in terms of, there was very little that we did well. I was really pleased with the intensity we showed in the field, but outside of that we were pretty scruffy, and I think we all acknowledged that. We've trained really well since then. To be fair, we trained well before that, but we just weren't quite as sharp as we needed to be. I think we've been really specific in terms of how we're going to attack CSK, and obviously the conditions of Sharjah will be very different as well. So look, we've been very specific in that, but we've also acknowledged that the last game wasn't acceptable in terms of that, but we also know we're a very good side and we've got some very good players, so we've got loads of confidence in the camp.
I felt that I could have carried on for a bit longer, maybe just to take a few more balls, a few more overs to just rotate, because I was settled, and I should have just carried on a little bit longer so that the new batsmen coming in didn't straight away have to come and try and rotate strike. I could give them some time. So yeah, definitely I should have played a few more balls and just stuck in there for a little longer.
Oh, well, certainly we know that ground, there's a lot of boundaries at that ground, and you've got to have a side that can maximise that. So we'll certainly look at that from from our 11 perspective, but also you've got to bowl on it as well. So you've got to have guys that are able to hit those lengths that we need to be able to defend, and then ultimately create some opportunities as well. So it's always a balancing act. But I think we will come up with a really good balance, and a balance that will challenge CSK. Look, even though we didn't have anywhere near enough runs, we still had areas we needed to improve with the ball. I don't think we can just throw that out and say we didn't have enough runs. We still needed to tidy up some areas in terms of the lengths we wanted to hit. We were a little bit wayward in terms of our lines, and it was something that we as a group it's easy to fix. So yeah, we've been our batting coaches, bowling coach has done a really good job the last few days, and we just got round to guys individually just to tighten things up a bit.
I've always found it enjoyable to bat with him, regardless if I'm opening with him or when he comes into the bat later on, because whenever you bat with him, there is a lot of attention on him. There's a lot of, the bowlers are focused on him. So for me at that point, I find it pretty good, and that's something I've always enjoyed. And again, batting with him makes your life easy, as I've always said, because he's such a good batsman and he takes the pressure off you all the time. And just having him there in the non-striker's end and just talking to him makes you feel a lot more confident.
Look, they're experienced and they're playing good cricket, so they're confident. They won a game the other day from nowhere, really, in terms of winning that against Mumbai, so they'll be confident again. They've got a lot of good, experienced players that'll challenge us in all three phases. So, as I said, we've got to get a side that suits us, but also that matches up really well against CSK. So certainly we're putting our thinking caps on for that.
Obviously, yeah, they are a good side and they are very experienced, and they always find a way to get things done at crucial stages. So that's something we have to be wary of, and just bring that intensity to the game that we know we can, and the rest I think should be fine.